All this makeup that we're putting on is often not very healthy for you either. Like, it's got all kinds of toxins and chemicals and who knows what else, dyes and things that aren't good for your skin.
The injection that they have, like, it's actually painful, the
totally
healing
negative.
process, and usually the psychological damage eventually.
Hi, welcome back to Gotta Be Me podcast. We're your hosts. My name is Sophia Benyon. This is my cousin Peyton Benyon.
Welcome back to our channel, everybody. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
We are dedicated to dealing with issues of oppression. We want to talk about it, and more importantly, we want to talk about the solution. We feel like our topic today is really exciting.
I'm excited about it because this is something that I like to talk about because it makes me upset. This thing that we're going to talk about is such a tool that is used against women. I feel like it's so demeaning to us, and it just takes away so much from our beauty.
I think some people are going to really disagree with us right there.
I think so too.
And I'm not going to part ways with you on that.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's up to every girl how they feel.
But this is how we feel about it for sure.
So we don't wear makeup.
Right.
At all. This is all natural. No makeup. But a lot of times it's pressure. Women feel pressure to put on makeup.
I feel like they do.
And okay, what are the primary reasons you feel like that is?
Well, I just feel like there's such a culture, and of course the media.
What type of a culture? Like an American culture, or just a patriarchal culture, or just a worldwide culture?
I think it may be part of the hypersexualization of women that's been done through social media.
Okay,
like,
I can see that.
Even if you travel back in time, right?
Mm-hmm.
When they first started making ads and stuff for like toothpaste or whatever, every time if an ad was directed to women, it was always something about, use this toothpaste so your man will kiss you tonight,
Your teeth will be so bright, yeah.
Right? Which, we all using toothpaste around here. That's not wrong. But it's like trying to make everything about how you can be more sexual, right? And I feel like the makeup has just been
I think they just capitalize on the fact on women's
really
beauty
care
and that we do care how we look and we want to be beautiful and we want to look nice.
Right.
But I mean, God kind of gave you what you got, and you're going to do your best with that. Like, I'm going to put lotion on, I'm going to put chapstick on.
Yeah, take care of your skin.
Try to do my hair the best I know how. But, to put on a whole, what do I got to make up for? You know what I mean?
And they're definitely making money off of the fact that women are very concerned, and then not just concerned with looking beautiful, because there's also a lot of women, I feel like so many, maybe even most women, that are insecure about some feature of theirs. Their nose is too big, their nose is too small, their lips are too thin.
Covering up acne or
something is
things.
wrong that they need to fix. I think about not just makeup, but all the other type of body enhancements. You can lip fillers.
You got the Botox.
And Botox. And
what kills me is the eyelashes that look like this. They're
waving at you up there.
Doing that. Like a whole mustache, with a stiff.
I'm not hating. If that's what you want to do, if that's what rocks your world, go ahead.
But for me myself, I'm nah, I'm about to. I just rebel against it. Nah, I look fine how I am. You know what I mean? I'm totally good.
Right.
With.
And I'm not trying. I want to look well cared for, but I'm not trying to look extra anything. All these BBLs and all this stuff, and women are spending money. They're hurting themselves. They're making themselves sick.
If you hear women that talk about the injection that they have, it's actually painful, the healing process, and usually the psychological damage eventually, they're I don't feel like myself anymore. That's just damaging. Why am I not good enough just how I am? And there's so much social pressure on women.
Right. I feel like also there's so many celebrities that have a big effect on this. I was
influencers and stuff.
Right. I was just scrolling through my headlines that pop up in my emails the other day, and one popped up about Hailey Bieber, and I clicked on it, and she was talking about these 8 items that she won't go anywhere without, when she travels, and it was mostly makeup. And I was just thinking, what message does that give to all these girls? You are not acceptable unless you have your makeup on.
Wearing your makeup.
You just better be made up, or you're not presentable.
That's really tough, yeah.
She and Hailey Bieber, she has so much influence. She's this model. She's
and people are actually looking up to her. She's a flat platform.
Right.
When she says something, it actually means something.
Right. And she is good looking, so people are like, well, if I want to be beautiful like her. Right.
then I will be beautiful.
Exactly. And to me, that's just damaging. And not hate to her personally. I just wonder if she ever thinks about like what she's doing, you know?
And also what I think is like on top of that, then we have all this social media, right? And then what we're seeing is a lot of times fake, like all the filters people are using.
Right. The like on Snapchat and stuff. It's so sad.
On TikTok, like you're not seeing the real people.
Right.
And I believe people know this, but.
And then you have people dealing with regret. I one time knew a lady that she used to model and she had implants. And they just made her so sick. She ended up with lupus. And even though she got them out, she just dealt with health issues for the rest of her life.
My mom, actually, when she was in high school, fun fact, they asked my mom to model. And my mom, you obviously don't know how she looks like, but she's like a super thin woman.
Right.
If you could agree with me on that. But they asked her to lose like 10 pounds, which is like intense. Modeling is intense.
And as you get older, you just have to do more and more additions and surgeries to keep that look, and it's just.
And then you got those people that actually get addicted to it, like Barbie.
Right.
Like look up the pictures of fake Barbies,
Sad.
like that's.
Which is
that's
too
pretty
far, right?
serious.
And most people don't go that far, but it's a path you can get on, you know.
And my professor, I wrote a paper on women being sexualized in ads and things like that, and he asked me a question that really struck me. He said, "Do you think that look?" Because I put a picture of Barbie up that was pretty intense. A human Barbie. And he said, do you think a look like that will ever be in? Like, will that be the style that people are going for? Like, will we become that extreme? Like, will we just become desensitized to it?
I'm hoping not, because I feel like there are others too that are concerned about this pressure and that are trying to raise awareness. Like, come on, girls, all this makeup that we're putting on is often not very healthy for you either. Like, it's got all kinds of toxins and chemicals and who knows what else, dyes and things that aren't good for your skin. And I think people are becoming aware of that and starting to realize,
absolutely,
hold on, I don't have to give into this pressure. I'm, beautiful, and we believe beautiful how God made us, that he made us each with a design and a specific design. And, some people, also beauty's in the eye of the beholder, of course, but taking care of yourself is the most important thing.
And that's why we personally make a conscious decision to not wear makeup. That's for us. That's what we think about it. Now you know.
Yeah, no hate on you if you feel like that's what you have to do to make yourself feel beautiful. But if you do feel like that, that's kind of sad to me. And I think you should just be proud of who you are. Take care of yourself and be proud of who you are as a woman. Well, we'll see you next week with another podcast. Everybody take care. You know what time it is.
Peace, love, and hair grease.